What is up, all my funding experts? Today's video, we're going to be calling up leads to check out lead quality. So check this out. This is how we're going to play this right now. So our own business is called San Juan Capital over here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. It doesn't make sense to have a name like that. But we ran this exact same play. We brought in a whole bunch of leads. My call center, this is the first or week and a half of the call center. So a lot of them kind of missed the calls. So we'll be going through the past leads, recalling them up, see if we can bring them into an application. My application is just this. I'm using an application like this. It puts them into the backend. The backend then calls them up and gets some fun and brings them into the underwriters. And then what I also want to do as well too is, during this video, we also have a couple other clients that we're working with, and just to prove that this system is ultimate, I want to call up some of our clients' leads and schedule up those people into sales calls for us. I can't, obviously, I don't, every client of mine has a different sales process. So we're not going to try to submit an application or do all this stuff. We're just going to retake them and rebook them into another sales call. So let's get this party started. And I'm going to show you my clients to start. So like I said, this is the funding application over here that I'm going to get them funded. If you guys need a white label backend where they kind of pretty much handle the entire fulfillment of funding, let me know. I got your back. But for this part of the video, wait, I don't want to share too much contact info because that means a whole lot of freaking editing. So zoom in here. Cool. Check this out. So we have a whole bunch of leads over here. I don't want to show too much information, actually. Wait. All right, that's good. I'm just gonna show the names. I don't want to show it too much. Cool. So we've already been calling up a couple of these guys. You see the names on the right, the funding amount, the qualification questions. But we got this big gap over here where we didn't really reach out to people. Let me just zoom out again, just make sure I'm handling the right section here. Cool. Yeah, we got a whole big section over here. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. It's literally just delete the phone numbers just for a quick second. I'll re-put them onto here. But we got from here all the way up to here that we can call up. As you can see over here, guys, these are previous deals that we were calling up and making this shit happen. We don't have an incredible amount of leads yet, but we're going to push our ad budget this week. But look over here. All these guys from here to here, we're going to end up calling up right now. Like I said, just check out the lead quality. So, wait, me stop sharing here first. Let me Command Z on here. Awesome. And let's get calling, guys. Let's get this party started. So we're going to call up first. We're going to call over here Kevin. And guys, this is literally just me calling a whole bunch of people. We're going to start out first with this guy named Kevin over here. All right, taking a while to ring. Today's the 24th, so I would kind of put the date of last contact on here, even though we're probably going to recall these people up again, at least 3 times. Please leave your message. All right, missed the call. That's okay. It is currently Saturday at 4:30. If it's like a random time, my ideal time to call is kind of around 12 and like after 5, after 6, but also does depend on the time zones as well too. So I'm gonna call up another person here and see what's going on. Hey, can you hear me? Hello, mic check, mic check. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I'm reaching out because you clicked on our ads because you need some funding for you to scale your business. I think it was around 50 grand you're looking for. You clicked on one of our ads. I can get you a pre-approval letter literally within the next 2 or 3 hours. I just got to ask you a couple more quick questions. We do go dependent on 3 different things. You go dependent on cash flow, credit, and collateral. So if you got the good credit, bro, you can probably get approved. You're not gonna get approved? No. What it could do. All right, so this guy said he has bad credit. So screw that. All right, let's go to the next one. Over here says no. He said like no rev and bad credit. All right, so one person answered. Well, he didn't say bad credit. He said no revenue right now. So I don't think he really wants to do it. It's okay. Let's go on to the next one. So I called up 2 people. One person answered so far. Let's go on to the next one. And I got honest, I really could not even hear him, to be honest. I think that dude was like freaking driving or something like that. But no worries. Let's go to the next one over here. I was really just making up bullshit, pretending like I heard what he was saying. All right, let's go to the next one over here. The next one over here, his name is Marcus. Leave your message for rejecting. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice. Taking a while to ring. Hello, hello. Is this Shanta? Can you hear me all right? Hello? Is this Shanta? Oh, cool. Yeah, I was looking to reach out to you because you clicked on one of our ads because you wanted to acquire some capital to grow your business. I can get you a quick pre-approval letter within the next 2 or 3 hours if I ask you a couple quick questions. No worries. Probably have no rep. I mean, that's okay. What about your credit score? Do you know what your credit score might be? Oh, I mean, to be honest, that's kind of pretty good. We might be able to get you approved over here. What I do is I'm going to ask you a couple quick questions. No, you don't. I just got to ask you a couple quick questions. It'll throw into an AI, and the AI will scan over 1,000 different lenders and give you a pre-approval letter within the next 2 or 3 hours. Want me to ask that? Cool, cool. Let's get this party started. Let me start with what's your date of birth? 86. Cool. Do you know what your personal income is? Like an annual amount? Do you have anybody else living in the household that we might be able to leverage on here as well too? Awesome. Do you have any type of LLC? Awesome. What's your LLC name? Wait a second. It's Recall. No worries. So Lee, Lee. So you said it was Calm Nail XX LLC? Yeah. Awesome. Now, how long have you had that business for, that LLC? Sounds great. So can I just put down for now that the business might be making under 10 grand a month? No worries. Last quick question I gotta ask over here, then I can submit the application. I gotta ask for your home address over here first. Yes. I'm with 100K funding over here, and what the AI does is it looks at your address because it bases upon the lenders. That's the last question I have to ask you. And then based upon that, I can send you over that pre-approval letter. 26 New York, apartments 2. So I got 262 Holland Street, Holl, Holland Street, New York, apartment. Oh, Holland. My bad. My apologies. 13, that's zip code 1304. 13204. Okay, awesome. 262 Holland Street, 13204, New York, apartment 2. Apartment doesn't really matter. I'm not going to add that on there. Great. I got your pieces of information here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to submit this application here really quick. Within the next 2 to 3 hours, you should receive that letter of pre-approval. And from there, can I schedule you in for around Monday? This way I can get you with one of the lenders. You submit a couple more documents on there and then get you the money like literally right away. Is there a specific time on Monday that you might be available? 9 a.m. Monday. Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking my call. I'm going to shoot you a follow-up text right now. Just in case you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help you. Sound great? Thank you. Have a great day and God bless. Enjoy your weekend. Boom, let's go. All right, we got Shanta is her name. Shanta Hale. Let me just get the rest of her piece of information here, and then we're going to the next people. And I didn't have my calendar over here, so let me just add her onto it as well. That's what it was. I'm just gonna send this over to my backend team as well too. Also make sure I schedule this person out here as well. She needs to be scheduled for Monday, 9 a.m. Cool. So my calendar link for some reason just wasn't working. So, well, my backend calendar team wasn't working. But no worries. Let's go through a couple more. So we called up like 3 or 4 people. We submitted 1, scheduled 9. Cool. So she submitted. She's looking to acquire around 250K. She's already how much credit she currently already has. She already has 80K of credit, but she has a 680 plus credit score. So I mean that looks really fundable. That made me happy. So let's keep this. But I just started. This might be a longer video, so we might need to do a little bit of editing. Hello. Hey, is this Miss Smith? Yeah, hey, how's it going? You clicked on one of our ads. You need help acquiring some capital to grow your business. I'm just here because I can get you a quick pre-approval letter, honestly, within the next 2 to 3 hours. If I just ask you a couple quick questions, that's okay. We go based upon one of 3 things. We go based upon, obviously, credit score. We go based upon revenue, and we go based upon collateral. So if I just ask you a couple, like 3 questions here, I can submit a quick application, and it will scan 1,000 different lenders and get you a pre-approval letter within, honestly, 2 or 3 hours. Cool. Let me ask you a couple quick questions. Like I said, nothing personal or anything. Let's start out with your date of birth really quick. Well, it's not gonna be too personal. That's probably the most personal thing. I'm not gonna ask you for a social, but can you still hear me all right? Oh, okay, awesome. I got it. Your annual personal income. Great. Do you have anybody else in your household as well? Cool. Do we have their annual income so we can kind of add it to it, an annual household income? So let's say the annual household is around 130. Awesome. Now your credit score, do you know what that might be? Awesome, not a problem. Do you have an existing business or LLC? Awesome. How long has that been in business for? What's the LLC name? Awesome. Do you know what the company's monthly revenue is? Awesome. Monthly. Not a problem. Awesome, awesome. Not a problem. The last question I gotta ask you, so for me to send you over this pre-approval letter within the next 2 or 3 hours, is I gotta ask for a home address. 20 Abbey Place, Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, awesome. I got all the information here. And like I said, nothing was super personal. I'm gonna send over this application right now. Within the next 2 to 3 hours, you should receive that pre-approval letter. Also, do you have time on Monday for me to get you in contact with that lender, kind of finalize all the documents and get you the capital as soon as possible? When is a good time Monday? Anytime between 9 and 5 Eastern? Okay, I'll get you scheduled for around noon. Does that sound good? All right. I'm super excited to work with you. I'm gonna shoot you a quick follow-up text right now from my personal number. So that if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach me. Awesome. God bless. Thank you for taking my call, and I'm excited to help you get this capital. Have an enjoy weekend. Bye-bye. Boom, let's go two. Thanks, you excited, guys. I love this shit. All right. She's good. That was like two in a row. I was literally two in a row here. What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. June, January, February, March, April, May, June, 5, 6. I still have to do that. I literally have to count it in my hands. 5, 6. Boom. Submitted. All right. Got a couple more leads here. Then, like I said, we're gonna call up some client leads and just schedule them in for calls. I don't really have any of their funding applications or anything like that. And everybody else's sales process is completely different. But for the point of this video, I just want to show you how this shit works. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got about 10 more people. Well, this one's a test, though. So I got 8 people. This person didn't answer. Oh, let me actually make sure, too, that this person knows how much. That's okay. All right, sweet. Next one. I'm going to call Steven over here. Some people love making that money.
2, 5, 2.
Hey, is this Angela? Hey, Angela, I'm reaching out because you clicked on one of our ads because you wanted to acquire some capital to scale your business. If I can just ask you 2 or 3 quick questions, I can get you a pre-approval letter within the next 2 to 3 hours. You clicked on one of our ads because you're looking to acquire some capital to help grow your business. I'm here to ask you a couple of quick questions so I can help shoot out a pre-approval letter within the next 2 to 3 hours. It's nothing's personal, no social security, nothing like that. Do you mind if I ask you a couple quick questions? Awesome. Let's get this party started. So first, let me ask you, what is your date of birth? Awesome. Let me ask you too, annual personal income. Awesome. And then do you have a combined household income or was that it? Do you know what your credit score is? Not a problem. Great range. Let me ask you too, do you already have an LLC? Do you know what that name is? I'm sure you should. I know that's what I was thinking as I was saying that. Do you know what the name is? Might have lost her here.
The email subscriber at 9.
Yeah. That happens every now and then. I'm text her. I just had to ask you 2 more questions so I can get you a pre-approval letter. Based on what you're telling me, we can help you acquire this capital within the next 24 hours. I'm here to help you do that. So she turned out to be weird. We really needed 1 more question to ask her. That's probably not a good fit. That's okay. Let's just go on to the next one. So this person, Mark here, hung up. This way we have another caller and reach out to this person. Maybe they have better luck with this person. That's okay. So far, we're still 2 apps in. Thing about this, guys, is that you can't really give up. You know what I mean? If somebody hangs up on you, just whatever, fuck them. On to the next one. You got to be able to take a little bit of rejection. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 people left. See if we can get like 1 or 2 more apps filled here with these last 7 people. I don't think this person's.
Remember,
Nope. Okay. That's what we got to do. Hey, Joel, I'm reaching out because you clicked on one of our ads because you wanted to acquire some capital to scale your business. If I just ask you like 2 or 3 quick questions, bro, I can get you a pre-approval letter within the next 2 to 3 hours. All right, cool. Well, the difference is our system lines you up with over 1,000 different lenders. Plus, based upon there, we work with you to make sure that the shit works. But let's get this party started. And what's your date of birth? Awesome. What's your annual personal income? Awesome. Now combined of like a house income. Is that inside of it or do you have like a household income? Do you have any other family members inside the house that might be making income as well too? Do you have like a total income above that or what you originally told me? Awesome. 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 Do you know what your credit score might be? Not a problem. Do you have an LLC? Great. What's the name of it? Your Horizon Industry LLC. Oh, my bad. Awesome. I got it. New Horizon Industry LLC. Now, do you know how long that LLC has been in business for? Company average monthly revenue. It's okay. Not a problem, man. Brother, that's what we're here for. That's exactly what we're here for, all right? So check this out. Last question I gotta ask you, then I'm gonna tell you about the plan of attack here. Last question I gotta ask is a home address. Burlington, New Jersey, 1701 Salem Road, apartment 211. Actually, we don't need the Q as in Queen. I mean the street address? Okay, I got that. Oh, my apologies. I get it. Boom. Okay, awesome. I got all the information. So check this out. I'm going to submit over this application right now. Within the next 2 to 3 hours, you should get a letter about your pre-approval letter about which lender likes you the best or give you the best deal. From there, let me set you up with an appointment on Monday. That lender is then going to talk to you on Monday. Make sure you gather all the documents that you might need and get that capital over to you. Worst case scenario, we might need to fix something, and that lender will talk to you right then and there what we need to do. Cool, cool. Monday, when is a good time for you, my man? Monday, anytime. Awesome, awesome. All right, Joel, I'm gonna try to get you in for around 1 Eastern, if that's okay with you. All right, brother. God bless. I'm excited to work with you. Right after this, I'm gonna shoot you a quick follow-up text with my name. Just in case you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. All right, brother. God bless and have a great day. Goodbye. Boom, baby. 3. Making sales. I want to make sure I get this info there and over. So I have not texted any of these people yet. I'm going to do that after I call up all these people. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of a grind. After I call up all these people, so far we got 3 submitted applications. After that, I'm going to send all of them a follow-up text just in case. So Joel said 1 Eastern. I got to call this guy at 5. I have a meeting right now going on, but I want to call these last couple guys here. I'm recording. Thank you, Missy.
Your call has been forwarded to
All right, no
voicemail.
answer there. All right, I'm gonna call these last couple of people. Then I'm gonna hop in this meeting, and then we're gonna go back to a couple of past clients. Hopefully, this meeting doesn't take too long. Hey, is this Joshua? Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me right? Oh, yeah, you clicked on one of our ads because you wanted to acquire some capital to help scale your business. I'm here to just ask you a couple quick questions. She's not interested. That's okay. Just mark it. Maybe another closer is able to get to her or him. Kind of sound like a chick, but his name was Joshua. I don't know. But we got 3 more people to call here.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Nope. Couple more people. Let's go. Grind these guys out. Nope. Disconnected immediately. That's okay. Let's even get one more app. We got like 2 more numbers to call here.
Please leave your message for 911.
One more to call. Can this person answer? Let's see. Drum roll, please. I don't think so. 1, 2, 3. All right. So how many people did we call today? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so today we called 18 people. Out of 18 people, 3 hung up on me, but we got 3 applications filled out. Pretty good. I'm going to take this meeting right now, and you're going to notice it without editing, or you're not going to notice it because we're going to do some editing. But we hop in this meeting really quick, and then we're going to call up our clients' calls. Part 2 of this video. Now we're going to actually look at our clients' accounts and see if we can get a couple of people scheduled in for them just to make their lives a little easier and kind of just talk about lead quality over here. But guys, check it. So a quick recap of the last calls I was doing. I think I did around 18 calls. 3 of them we got applications submitted. They're all looking good for funding. Monday, I'm gonna know if all the underwriting goes through, and then I can get cashed up. But let's get this party started. Oh, by the way, too, typically out of 18, we close 3 over here. Typically, the leads are like newer. It would be a lot better. You know, we did get a lot of people kind of to hang up or just to not even answer at that point. Time zones do make a difference as well too. We started this at 4. I just had to take a quick call. Now it's 5:30 Eastern time. So let's get this party started over here. So I'm gonna call up a couple people. First, to start out with, we have a bunch of leads over here. We got 10 leads over here. One of our clients' accounts. Call them up. Oh, I want to make sure I'm not calling up just about anybody because out of 10 leads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already of them already booked an appointment. So I don't want to call up those guys because those guys look like they are good. All right, let's get this party started. All right. Doesn't look like he's answering.
Please leave your.
Hey, is this Shannon?
Speaking.
Hey, I was reaching out. You clicked on one of our ads because you wanted to acquire some capital to grow your business. You clicked on one of our ads because you wanted to acquire some capital to grow our business. Yes, we do. The only thing is, I'm kind of just the person that schedules an appointment for OB. Can I schedule out a call for like Monday?
Sure.
Let me see here really quick. Monday. Are you available at around, are you Eastern time, first of all?
Central time, but yeah, I'm available.
Okay, so let me switch this to a Central time. Can you do maybe 1 o'clock p.m. Central time? Great. I'm gonna get you scheduled in here for now. If you have any questions, you should receive an email. You can always follow up to that email right now. But you should receive a call on Monday. Sound good? Awesome. Have a great day. God bless. Bye. All right, so let me first text this person. Just checking Shannon, schedule her in. And she seemed pretty nice too. That's okay. Oh wait, who do we just call? Wasn't paying attention. 252. He's called up. Kevin. Let's try Frederick.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach. Call has been forwarded to voice.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are really calling and properly to exact. Hello,
Hey, Mr. White.
how's it going?
I'm doing pretty great. I'm reaching out to you because you clicked on one of our ads because you wanted to acquire some capital. My job is kind of just to schedule for Monday. Because everything else is looking really good over here. Cool, cool. Are you Eastern time or Central time? Central. Awesome. Cool. When's a good time Central over here? Can you do 2 o'clock? Sweet, sweet. I'm gonna schedule you in for 2 o'clock with my funding partner Obi. He's gonna reach out to you. And yeah, everything's looking pretty good from this application here. Awesome. God bless and have a great day. And see ya. I didn't mean to do that. I had another person calling me up, so I was rushing out. Fuck. This one's 312 251 is what pulled me. Arthur. Hey Arthur. I was just calling you up because you clicked on one of our ads because you wanted to acquire some capital. This one's Re-Up Financial. I'm kind of just sorry, let me take off a speaker. Can you hear me a little better now? Awesome. So my boss is from Re-Up Financial. Yes, sir. Are you free? Are you off? Well, first of all, what time zone are you, by the way? I'm sorry about that. Can I schedule you in for Monday? Not a problem. Let's make it happen. When's a good time on Tuesday? Right now it's 5:42. I think I'm Atlantic Standard. I think you're Mountain Time, right? Oh, okay. My apologies. Wait, so we said wait, Tuesday. Hold on a second. I'm just looking over here. Can we do, yeah, we actually kind of do a little bit of both. So it really depends on this call. Obi, my boss, is gonna kind of go over and look at, excuse me, words. So Monday, Obi's gonna reach out to you. He's gonna look at your current credit, see what's kind of going on there, and build to you a custom plan to get you approved. Sorry, my bad. Tuesday, yeah. So can we do my 1? That'll be your 12. 12:30. Awesome. Awesome. Do you want to push it back a little bit more? That's okay. I have some time here. So like your 1, my 2. I just don't want you to have to rush anything, bro. I respect your time. You know what I mean? Awesome. I got you scheduled in there. I'm gonna let Obi know. And yeah, he's excited. I'm excited to work with you. He's excited to talk to you. Yes. We do, sorry. Yeah, we do a little bit of everything, to be honest. We do business line of credit, 0% interest card stacking, personal unsecured term loans, MCA loans, short-term business loans, SBA, equipment financing as well, too. Okay.
We're trying to get done and get the vehicle. And, of course, you're trying to do it under the big name.
Of course.
Our business been around for like 11 years. So just trying to think where we go on that part.
Yeah, of course. Let me take a look really quick here. Obviously, my boss is gonna give you a lot more information than me. But based upon the application that I already see here, everything is looking really, really good to be able to acquire that. You said 11 years the business has been around. Is it a construction company or a nonprofit?
So do y'all work for nonprofit?
It's probably have to go the, at least from my experience, what I've seen is probably Age Corps will probably work the best. But Obi's gonna talk more about that with you. Yes, sir. That's just based upon my experience. Again, that's not financial advice. Obi's the real professional here. I just schedule calls for him and make sure it's a good fit. Awesome. God bless and enjoy your weekend for now. All right, talk later. All right, cool. I called up a bunch of this client's leads. Let me count exactly how many we called and how many we scheduled in. We called up 9 people and we scheduled 3 in for funding calls. And based upon the application, they are looking really good. Except for that nonprofit, I don't know if OB necessarily does an H4 build out. So at least 2 of them, I know they will get funded based upon the applications. The nonprofit, again, I don't know if OB really does that. Well, my client really does that. But nonetheless, let's go on to another client. Let's go. All right, called these guys up. So these guys have a similar application as me. This person already signed up. So I do have, well, I got 2 people here that I can call up really, really quick. Let me just double check this real quick. But I believe we had 2. These other guys got funded over here. So let me call these guys up. So it's a little bit different because, like I said, there's only 2 guys on here and they're also using the same application that I am. So I'm just gonna have these guys submit an application if you get on the phone with them. Get this party started. All right, call him Josh first. 007. You got 1 person to call. Let's see the answers. Hey Mo, how's it going? I'm reaching out because you submitted a quick application because you wanted to acquire some funding to scale your business. I just got to ask a couple of quick questions and I can get you a pre-approval letter within the next 24 to 40 hours. All right, let's get this party started then. So, what's your date of birth? Okay. Okay. I mean, if you want to look at it, you can check out 100kfunding.net. If you want to hop on a Zoom call with me, we can do that as well too. Whatever you feel comfortable with. But I just got to ask a couple of pieces of information. Nothing really sensitive. And then our AI scans through 1,000 different lenders. And then based upon that, it shoots you out a pre-approval letter within the next 2 or 3 hours. And then on Monday, I schedule you in for a call with one of those lenders. You finalize some of the documents, like tax documents, and boom, you get funded within the next 2 or 3 hours on Monday. No, I'm not going to ask for a social security number. The only piece of information I got to ask, obviously, date of birth, income, credit score, and I got to know your business LLC name. Okay, understand. Ooh, sorry. I got you. I understand. I would love to be able to help you bring that back. Just based upon that deal alone, that contract alone that you already have, telling them, hey, we want you back. You might be able to get funded just based upon that contract alone. So check this out. I gotta ask you a couple of quick questions. Then this AI will put me into contact with who would be the best lender for their circumstance. And then on Monday, I'll put you into a call with my partner, and he'll give you the best, excuse me, she will give you the best course of action based upon the specific circumstance. And I'm going to tell her exactly what we need to do here. You know what that's sounding very fundable. That's sounding really good. 70K credit card limit, 60. Okay. Under 3%. I'm just taking some notes over here so my team understands what's going on. Boom, that's awesome. And your credit scores are looking very, very good. You have a very great opportunity over here. Do you mind if I ask you a couple more questions here? The business name. Can I have the business name? I love that name. Airborne Consultants. And okay. Well, I understand. We do a lot more than just business credit cards. Um, in this circumstance, everything is looking really good. We would be able to help you acquire that equipment financing. And just based upon what you've been telling me, I'm pretty confident, just based upon my experience, that we can help you acquire that equipment financing deal so that you can use as a deposit to be able to finance with Volvo. Just based upon my experience. Do you mind if I ask you a couple more quick questions? What I'm going to do is I'm going to submit a quick application. Are you annual personal income? Awesome. Do you have anybody else in the family as well too? Or is it just you with brain income? Can you still hear me? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's sounding excellent. And by the way, thank you for your service as well too. Do you mind if I ask you just 2 more quick questions here? So I do need a date of birth. I know you said you're over like 60. Awesome. The last question I do have to ask you here is just an address for reference. A residential address would be better. Then let's just shoot for the mailing address then. I'm not going to ask you for your social security, so okay. 98682 11909 Northeast 56th Ave, Vancouver, 1812. I don't think that should matter as much. But thanks for providing that anyway. So check this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to submit this quick application over here. It's not going to affect your credit at all, but it just gives our lenders a good understanding of what's going on. This game plan that we also talked about, I'm going to let my team know. I do have some time on Monday that we might be able to schedule a call for. Awesome. When is a good time on Monday? Are you free maybe 3 o'clock Eastern? Yes. That's again, just based on my experience, this is looking really, really good. And I'm excited to help you out here. On Monday, everything should go through in our AI and our backend. So on Monday, we'll have a solid game plan on how to help you acquire this capital. Awesome. Sounds like a plan. If also going to shoot you a quick text here. And if you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to reach out. I want to help you as much as possible. All right. If everything sounds awesome, awesome. Thank you for taking my call. If everything sounds good, I'm going to submit the application right now, and we'll talk on Monday, 3 Eastern. Awesome. God bless and enjoy your weekend. Again, seriously, thank you for your service as well, too. I know a lot of people don't say that enough. It's very important. God bless and have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Baby, let's go. January, February, March. Okay. So that was a good freaking call. All right. I'm just going to follow up with these people right now. Let me put this on pause. All right, guys, so check it out. So I think we did maybe 13 calls. Okay. One client was 10 calls, and we scheduled 3 of them in because I don't really know my client's back end procedure. So I just scheduled in what looked like a good fit. 2 of them look like they're good funded. The other third, I don't know necessarily if he does age corporations, but if he does, boom, that's a great fit. The second client that we called only had 1 or 2 people. I believe I called 2 people, and those 2 people we literally submitted applications for. I might have missed the first Elijah one, but then I just talked to another guy whose name is Mo. He's a veteran. He's making over 180K fixed income, and he needs 150K. This guy knows his freaking finances, and he's literally a sweetheart. It's a veteran probably from Japanese war or something like that. I don't know, World War I or II. But this guy literally is a sweetheart. He has everything already handled in his business. He just needs some quick capital for him to restart this business because the Ukraine war stuff, excuse me for not really knowing that war data. I'm just locked into my business. But he's telling me how the Ukraine war stuff kind of screwed up all of his logistics. So he just needs some quick capital injection, a quick equipment financing deal so that he can have that money, be able to restart his business. And he already has the contracts to go. So that looks really good. I scheduled him for Monday. But yeah, guys, that is the video about lead quality, how it turns out, guys. We ran it for my business. We ran it for 2 other clients, and it shows, guys, this shit's good. This shit works. So if you need help with this, you already know how to reach out to me. God bless, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.